So how are you today?
Good.
How's your time in Knoxville so far?
So far, it's been great. Donata and I hadn't seen each other for a really long time when we were really good friends.
You guys have so many good photos together.
So many great photos. It's just one of those things. Like, we've known each other like at a couple of different points in our lives, and then there was one period where we just happened to be in the same things, cast in regional companies around the world. So like we had 2 years we were in almost every show together.
Yeah, you're both in the Flight Mouse. Mm-hmm. You're both in HMS Pinafore.
Mm-hmm. Did a couple other things together, and just one of those things. Really good friends. And then she had a baby and everything. I hadn't seen her in forever, and then we were going to be doing Pinafore again, and we didn't end up doing it. And then, so when we got together on Friday night, it was our first time either one of us had been out since, I'm newly vaccinated, and she had had it a while back, but she hadn't been out to do anything. And we were like, we should go out to a restaurant, and we did. Went to a restaurant.
Isn't that a strange feeling?
It was really weird.
I was in a restaurant the other day with Adam, by the way, and not wearing a mask, I felt like I should be socially shunned.
Yeah, it was really weird. But we had a great time.
Awesome. So speaking of that, the pandemic is the theme of my question.
Okay.
We don't really need to push these shows because they're pretty much sold out. So what has changed in your life from the pandemic starting and all those cancellations when they started coming in to now?
A lot. A lot of it's kind of depressing, so I don't know how much we want to get into all that. But
we don't have to do the depressing.
Okay.
Do you have any silver linings that came out of it? Some way to know yourself a little better, or something? Sure.
I got a lot more adept at online skills and being able to. I found things that I did enjoy that involved performing online. That I was able to sort of bring in a little money with that. Got to spend a lot more time at home.
Yeah.
I felt great.
That can be good.
Yeah. Well,
different when you can't leave.
Right.
Yeah. So with that, doing stuff online, how weird or difficult was it for you to pivot to trying to do things remotely and just promote yourself online?
Well, I did something completely different. I run fantasy games online.
Do you?
Yeah. So it's something I was into when I was a kid, and it's basically just storytelling, like guided improv storytelling.
That is amazing.
Did a lot of funny voices, lots of improv, and you made use of my theater skills and my voice acting skills, but it had nothing to do with opera. So they're very compartmentalized.
But that's still really cool, and it's still kind of the same skill set, though.
Yeah, it's still performing.
Okay. Now, the pandemic is a little more under control, and we've gotten the green light to run around en masse if we're vaccinated and immune, and theaters are starting to open. What fully staged operas are you looking forward to being able to do again? If that's something that you are gun-ho about doing again, or do you feel like your life might be going in a slightly different direction?
I have no idea what the future is going to bring, frankly. I'm pretty much where I was before, where I'm content to sing whatever anybody wants to hire and pay me to sing. I've learned skill set. This is what I do. I'm pretty good at these things. If you think I'm good at this, then I'm happy to come and do it for you. But it's as far as a show, I mean, there's lots of shows that I like to do. The one that I want to do the most, because you never know if this is going to happen again. We're going to do the one that I regretted. I was like, man, if this is it, if there's never going to be any more opera or whatever, or it's going to take so long to come back to a point where it's going to be done, like really done well. Or what I most regret not doing, and it's not an opera. I really want to do Man of La Mancha. My father did that. We were really strong relationship, and I just always wanted to do it. I was worried. It's sort of like, maybe I'm not give it a chance to do it, but maybe now I will. We'll see.
That is a fabulous show. I grew up with a Cuban kid in Miami, so we are all about Mr. Don Quixote and Cervantes.
Yeah. Beautiful show, and my dad did the part many times, and we have a really strong relationship Knoxville. So whenever I come here, I feel very sentimental about my dad.
Mhm.
But I was just realizing the other day, I was like, man, you know.
Now you and Brian can have a lot of conversations about Man Over the Marsh.
Oh yes, we have.
Yeah.
We have.
He
But-
did that with Raul Julia,
He did.
like 100 run, that performance run on it or
Mhm.
something. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So that's all I have. Just
All right.
check up on you, see how the pandemic's been treating you.
Still here.
Still here. That's the important part.
Still here. Still ready to sing.
Yeah.
That's what the
Whenever-
world wants.
Whenever anyone asks about 5-year plans now, what's the answer? Alive.
Alive. 5-year plan. Yeah, alive. That'll work.
Yeah, that's good.